Hello, hello! Welcome back to Midnight Kitchen. Today we're going to bridge two of our favorite topics, pizza and the best places to eat in Seattle and Greater Seattle. When it comes to pizza, the options are endless and the variety is getting better every single day. What's a good pizza, you ask? I place restaurants in different categories based on pizza type, of course. Ultimately, it's dependent on you and your preference. Do you like a thin Neapolitan pie with a very chewy, airy, open crust? Are you more of a Chicago style, Detroit style, with a fluffy, thick, airy pizza with lots and lots of toppings and a thick, crispy cheese wall? Or the classic New York City pie? Simple toppings, or do you want to see creativity? Let's start with one of my favorites, Lupo. I love a crust made using sourdough. It is so light, airy, yet slightly chewy. The base itself is thin, loaded with toppings. It has that signature droop. The dough has flavor, its innate flavor, rather than additives. You can feel the restraint with the toppings. It is not overloaded, but at the same time, enough, yet you feel like the mouthful is well balanced. Next, I want to recommend Spark in Redmond. Compared to Lupo, they have that similar airy, crispy, light feature. I was surprised that the softness was not due to a sourdough, but a multi-day, low-temperature fermentation. Toppings are a lot more fun. They're less classic, but at the same time, very tasty. The leopard spots were a lot more prominent compared to Lupo. At the same time, the base itself held up a lot better as well due to a more crispy base. Now let's talk about Chicago-style pizza. Chicago-style pizza is often called a deep dish pizza because of that deep, thick crust and the generous amount of cheese and layered toppings. We head over to Windy City Pie, one of my favorites for Chicago-style pizza. In addition to their classic, thick, very buttery crust and generous amount of toppings, I was really impressed by all their unique combinations as well as commitment to very high quality ingredients. They try to use locally sourced produce and artisanal meats whenever possible. Keep in mind it takes approximately 30 to 40 minutes to cook through this giant pie. We ordered some appetizers to carry us through. Pro tip, you can always order in advance to cut down on your waiting time. Your pizza will be ready when you arrive. The crust itself is unique because people think of it more of like a casserole or pie. It is buttery, very flaky dough, and it's pressed into a deep, round pan or a skillet. They're known for using a lot of cheese, and often it's a layer of cheese, generally mozzarella, at the base of the pie. The pizza topping combinations are endless, but they often include something like a Italian sausage, pepperoni, peppers, onions, and sometimes you see spinach like we have here. No matter what toppings you choose, there's bound to be an abundance, creating a very flavorful and a very hearty and filling pizza. Unlike other pizza types, the sauce is generally chunky. It is made with more of like a whole or crushed tomato and spread at the top. It gives you that very sour, tangy flavor, but at the same time, that cuts through all that fat. Next, we're going to talk about another popular Neapolitan style pizzeria in Bellevue. I've heard great things about Mercato and wanted to compare to the previous Neapolitan restaurants. How do they compare? Mercato takes pride in using high quality ingredients. You can taste the freshness. The dough is handcrafted and allowed to ferment, and giving you that very light, airy, at the same time, addictive, chewy crust that we love. The bottom is slightly charged and has that blistered leopard spotting. Their menu features a variety of classic and at the same time creative pizza options. We thoroughly enjoyed the simple, restrained pizza toppings. It was flavorful yet not overloaded. Keep in mind, we tried to order similar pizzas with very similar toppings at multiple pizza joints so we could compare them. The fungi was the best mushroom option available. We did find, though, it had a strong presence of truffle. If you love truffle, this is your go-to pizza. However, if you don't, this might be too much for you. We also enjoy Vivis Pizzeria in Woodinville. The crust itself is nice and chewy, a good char, very chewy as expected. It has a lot more support. The bottom is a lot more cooked, crispy compared to previous restaurants that we've shown. A good amount of toppings for the dough itself. You feel like every bite is very flavorful. If you're a pizza lover, you've probably heard of Moto, the only pizza restaurant where you make reservations and pre-order at least 2+ months in advance. I ordered my pizzas in April, and now it's July, and finally my day to have my very first Moto Pizza. The house itself and also the balloons resemble the same house from Up. Is the long wait and price tag worth it? Well, we're gonna find out soon. Let's start by admiring its placement and also creativity. It is a single family style home situated between two large complexes. I read about the Moto cone and saw that they had soft serve, so decided to give it a try.
Oh, thank you.
I ordered 3 pizzas, the clam chowder, Mr. Pig, and also the beef adobo. The clam pizza had a very prominent chili crisp flavor as well as bacon. The clam chowder sauce on top of the clams were delicious. However, I wish they were a lot more evenly distributed over the entire pizza. I've read that the Mr. Pig is the most popular of all. Yes, the pork belly was delicious and worked well as a pizza form. I did feel, though, that the banana ketchup and the calamansi dressing was a little bit on the strange side after my first bite. It did take some time to get used to having a drizzle of calamansi, like a citrus sauce all over my pizza. The beef adobo pizza was my favorite. You can taste the beef adobo, success, but at the same time it is so well balanced by the kimchi, slaw, and that vinegar dressing. Hope you like this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.